Medicine, a
Medicine.
substance, especially in the form of a liquid or pill, that is a treatment for illness or injury. I've got a fever, so I need to take some medicine. Examine, to
Examine.
look at, or consider a person, or think carefully and in detail in order to discover something about them. The research examined the effects of alcohol on long-term memory. Vomit.
Vomit.
The content of your stomach has come up through your mouth. He's been vomiting all night after drinking too much alcohol. Terrible. Very
Terrible.
unpleasant or serious or bad. My mom was a terrible cook. Get rid of something or somebody. To remove something that you don't want any longer, or to find a way to make someone leave because you do not want the person to be with you anymore. We finally got rid of my little sister by telling her scary stories. Walk out of something.
Walk
To
out
leave
of
an
something.
event, such as a meeting or a performance, because you're unhappy, angry, or disapprove of something. All the parents walked out of the meeting. On call room.
On call.
If a worker, such as a doctor, is in the on-call room, he or she is available to work or make official visit at any time when needed. She is a doctor, so she often works overtime in the on-call room at the weekend. Situation,
Situation.
the set of things that are happening and the condition that exists at a particular time and place. My sister has a good situation as a teacher in the local school.
Something felt terrible because of the seafood. He vomited many times. He wanted to get rid of the situation. So he called a nurse. Unfortunately, no one replied to him. Something decided to walk up out of the sick room and find a doctor. He made, he, he made his way to the encore room, but there is no one there. He girl back to his sick room looked curious. He see a girl with long black hair. He looked at her and said, "Oh nurse, nurse, help me." The nurse took him into the room for a checkup. She said, "You can eat eat seafood anymore. You should eat right now. Something in is 10 pour of rice and take medicine. His stomach then gets better. Her sleeps and dream about me.
1. Who felt terrible because of the seafood?
Something.
2. Who has something seen?
He see a girl with long black hair.
3. Who has wanted to get rid of the situation?
He want to get rid of this situation.
4. Who has made his way to the on-call room?
He makes his way to the alcohol room, but there is no
5.
one there.
Who has taken something into the room and examined?
Examine.
6. The nurse said you can't eat seafood anymore. You have to eat rice now.
The nurse.
7. What has he wanted to get rid of? 8. Where has something decided to walk out?
Something decided to walk out of the sick room and find a doctor.
9. Who has decided to find a doctor?
Something decided to walk out of the sick room and find a doctor.
10. Where has something gone back to?
Um, to the encore room.
11. Why has something felt terrible?
Because of the seafood.
12. Has something wanted to get rid of Mi-ung?
He sleep and dream
13.
from it. No.
Has Mi-ung taken something into the room for a checkup?
The nurse take him into the room for a checkup.
14. Has something looked at the nurse and said, "Ah, nurse, nurse, help me."
Something looked at her and said, "Oh no, not help me."
15. Who has eaten 10 bowls of rice and taken medicine? 16. Has Mi-ung vomited many times? 17. Who has slept and dreamt about Mi-ung?
He sleep and dream about me noon.
18. What has something eaten?
Is the seafood anymore? You should eat, right? Why right now?
19. Who has something cold? 20. Has something decided to walk out of the sick room and find a teacher?
Something decide to walk out of the sick room and find a doctor.
21. Who has gone back to his sick room and find a doctor? 22. Has Mi-ung felt happy because of the seafood?
Yes.
23. Who has replied to something?
Mm, reply. Unfortunately, no one replied to him.